got thoughts about the homeless population.
I think that we should not have to get permits either. That's why I got diabetes, because the white man.
Congress, y'all old white men, listen up and see if y'all can listen to me without falling asleep for a second.
Listen in to the Burger Hour podcast.
What's up, everybody? I'm Des Burgers.
I'm Thomas Salisbury.
Welcome back to the Burger Hour podcast, black people's favorite podcast, where we talk about Jesus and pop culture. If that ain't for you, then this is your opportunity to click off. You got 5 seconds to stop watching right now. Yo, I got thoughts about the homeless population.
They gotta be positive.
I solved homelessness.
Des, please don't say anything about killing these homeless people.
I gotta, first of all, I wouldn't kill them. They're good people. I met some good crackheads. Okay. I will say that everything I'm gonna say about the homeless folks is positive, because I'm not saying they should be homeless.
True. I'm
trying to give them a house. That's more positive than what they got going on.
Okay.
All right.
That is true.
So I have a solution for homelessness.
Okay, I'd love to see this. This is Mayor Des speaking.
Why can't we but just in case, y'all don't like this, it was a joke. Or serious. You should come in more for the clip.
Okay.
We get you cut off. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind you being close to me. I don't mind.
All right.
But why don't we just put all of the crackheads, well, not crackheads, the homeless, the houseless population.
The house, there you go.
Into smaller areas. And I'm not saying one area, but I'm saying why can't we have a secondary county for rehabilitation?
Yeah.
In some of the open land. So if we take New York with a terrible homeless population, why can't we have a county right outside of New York City for rehabilitation?
No, exactly. Make it a camp. And put them on a train and take them over there. Put up a gate.
Oh my God.
Maybe take showers together.
I just think they should be tested for drugs.
Yeah.
And then they have the opportunity it's by choice. But if you want the help, it's like a shelter, but more like a civilization.
Yeah. I was thinking about this too. It's a crackhead city.
It's a crackhead city.
But I'm just thinking, so you take them for drugs.
It's a crackhead outside my city, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's crackheads outside my city, yeah.
Stop, bro. I mean, it's a crackhead
you can test them for drugs. And then also, so the mental test would be a lot though, because those are time consuming, expensive. But so we'll do the mental stability tests at a different, maybe. Put a pin in that. You know what I'm saying? But we can do drug tests. That's easy. We just do a drug test, and then they have to go through a rehabilitation. If they want to live in a crackhead city, you have to go through rehab.
Yeah.
Period.
Dang. How would you? So,
it will be really hard to get drugs there. The only people that would be that could smuggle drugs are the guards.
Oh, they get special privileges?
No, I'm saying they could smuggle drugs. I'm saying
illegally smuggle drugs.
Yeah, smuggle the drugs.
I said smoke. I was bro,
they smoke in front of the crackheads.
You
want some of this gateway drug?
Yeah,
you want some of this gateway drug? It's legal. You know what I'm saying?
The crackhead's why?
Oh,
why did I come here?
Curse you and you, HOC. But
oh my God.
It's I'm done with the joke. It's a gateway drug. I want it. Okay, I'm done. I will leave the joke where it was. Please. It was a good joke.
Just keep right
Let's
there.
leave that joke there. Pet the joke. But
no.
So I'm just thinking it out now. They could smuggle drugs illegally.
Yeah.
But
they're booties.
No, not guards will you saw the guard at 20 and in prison.
Oh, okay.
And the guard sides you a burner, to make your phone call. I'm saying they could do that, but crackheads don't have money. These are homeless. These are underprivileged. So I'm just trying to think of all of the bad things. There's no way to get drugs. That's just got to be out. Because if you could got enough money to bribe a crackhead, to bribe a guard or whatever.
You wasn't homeless.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You made poor decisions.
What can a crackhead give a guard to hey, I got these.
Right.
This old biscuit I found in my pocket.
These noodles from the commissary that is public and free.
I don't want that.
Right, yeah. So they would live, and it's like a shelter, but a city.
So would they have jobs? Would there be a Chevron, a crackhead Chevron?
No, I think it's training. There'd be a school to get your GED. And then trades. Bro, you know what these crackheads need to be doing? Let me tell you. Joe Byron. I got And who else? Who would really make the decision? Like for real, all jokes aside, who would really be? It would be like the Congress, right?
I guess so.
It'd be Congress. All right, Congress. Y'all old white men, listen up and see if y'all can listen to me without falling asleep for a second. Y'all need to take notes from black people in the hood. Black folk, let me try it again. Black folk, who you always call when you need a small job done that you don't feel like doing in the hood? The crackheads. The crackhead, right or wrong. You call the neighborhood crackhead, you're not finna get that dead rat. You got a dead rat, you finna call a crackhead.
You call that crackhead.
You know what I'm saying? We had Poon. Next door, we had Jimbo. We had a couple of. I don't think Jimbo was a crackhead. But
I think he was just weird.
Yeah, I think he was just weird.
He was like, a rat. I'll get it.
I'll get it. Like we walked in, we drove up with, bro. I'm sorry, growing up in the hood was crazy. It's a tangent, but we're gonna get back to the crackheads. Why did I pull up one day and Jimbo was in my front yard? I was like, this is only happening on the hood, bro. This is something that happened. This is probably gonna be a Friday, the next Friday movie. Bro. Jimbo was sitting there with a big jug, filling up his jug of water with our water hose in the front yard. We pull up from school. And Jimbo's sitting there. And he looked down. He looked at my mom. He looked back down. He's like, listen. I'm thirsty. Yeah, that's what to say. But here's my thing. He was like, I'm sorry, I didn't even, but he kept it up. He was trying to finish. You could tell he was stalling. Then he left. He's like, let me come talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk to you.
Here, 1 second. I was just feeling thirsty.
Let me just, I'm going to come over there. Then he sat it down behind him. He's like, let me talk to you. Let me, let me explain. My mom was like, dude, if you don't just get out, just get it and go.
You just wanted water, bro. You could have asked, bro.
Bro, because the water, he got about 10 cents of water. It really wasn't that big of a deal.
He said he got what?
10 cents of water.
Oh, he said 10 jugs. I was like, dang.
No. 10 cents is like a jug of, it's a water for the water hose. That's 10 cents of water. Yeah. It's really not that much. But,
that's hecka funny.
Yeah, that was back in the hood. But anyway, back to the crackheads. So, Congress probably fell asleep. We got distracted.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? They too old.
Well, I mean, we black. They probably was like, oh, the niggas are
they was entertained.
Yeah,
black dates. You know what I'm saying?
So back to this.
Back to what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think these crackheads need to be put to work on these tasks.
Mm-hmm.
You talk to a crackhead by the office.
We talk to crackheads.
They dumb.
They slow.
They are gone.
They're done.
They can get the GED. They can do, but you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do much for them. So they need to be going to career technical academies, learning trades.
Yeah.
First of all, they need to be our garbage man.
They was already in the garbage.
Maybe not the driver. They already experienced with dumpsters.
That's so, bro. Oh my God, our dumpsters would be so clean.
Every
piece of trash.
If you had a dumpster, they could work at the dump.
They could work at the
dump. They already good at sorting trash.
Mm-hmm. They know all the laws.
They know how much money they can get with everything.
Mm-hmm.
They that's about 7 cents worth of can right there.
Right there. A battery. Oh Jesus! Shut it down.
You know what I'm saying? They know everything about when it comes to trash. They're trash professionals.
They're trash. What is it when you're the French word?
Connoisseurs.
Trash connoisseurs.
They are. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to come up with an alliteration.
Yeah.
They're
Is it the trash connoisseurs?
I can't think of one.
They're garbage. I'm gonna say genius, but that's not the.
Yeah. It's okay.
We'll get it.
I'll get it.
We'll get it. We can practice, right? Mm-hmm. This is like the 120th episode. We'll get it.
So, but anyway, and I know we kind of clowning, but I'm serious to some extent though.
So here's the thing.
For real.
So the state pays them in order to do these trades and learn these trades.
The state paid other people.
Okay, no, I'm not. I'm just saying that's who pays them.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So they're doing trades and they get paid by the state.
Well, depending on the entity. So I think trash is county. So if they just dumpster, the county would pay them.
Okay. And so who would run the chevrons and stuff? It would be the crackheads.
Let's go back. So the city is training. They're gonna do their jobs out here. In the real world.
Oh. Okay.
They're gonna be real garbage people.
Okay.
Listen, all I'm saying is we give jobs to the Make-A-Wish kids.
True.
These kids with Down syndrome work at
They working at the Starbucks.
They work at the where did everybody work? The kids I always see them at Circle K and Walmart. Walmart made it work.
They do be at Circle K.
They really be at Walmart ringing me up and be doing the math. Boy, one time I had to give the kid change back for me. He gave me I'm like, this is too much change, nephew.
Nephew, you just give me a $100 bill. I thought it was $1 bill. Nephew, no. This is
like, I was like, nephew, you gave me a 20. I gave you a 10. I was like, just go ahead and give me the 2 ones. You know what I'm saying? I bought a Reese's one, a $10 bill, and he gave me back a 20.
You trying to be nice?
I'm so for this happened at Walmart. I'm so serious right now.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if he stuck on the register because I can't imagine they didn't know he didn't know how to do math.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. The machine tells you, and if you ever see the machine, it gives you the symbols too. It gives you those Walmart, the McDonald's, the Walmart, they gives you the symbols. It's a nickel. It tell you what denomination to use in everything. I gave him a $10 bill to buy a Reese's. I'm like, listen, why do I give you a $10 bill to buy one Reese's? You give me like a $20 bill.
What's your investment?
Like, bro, he thought he was Greg Cardone gonna give me 10x. He said, "But the Bible says, when you're faithful with your 10 talents, you get double, right? That's what Jesus did."
Bro, that was free money.
His mama, he had a wristband say, "What would Jesus do?" He was like, "Well, Jesus gave 10 talents, he gave 20 talents."
20, no, bro.
Yeah, but anyway, so I'm like, if we can fund them, if Walmart can give them a job.
So they're training in the. So where does the society come in? That's where they are rehabilitated.
We're rehabilitating for the crackheads and just for the ones who are just down bad. Just go get some training.
Okay, so it's not a literal city.
Yeah,
It's a rehab facility.
No, it's a city because there's a lot of them.
Okay, it's a whole city, but it's like a rehab facility city.
Yeah,
And so what's in that city?
just rehab facilities.
Okay.
Rehab facilities and training camps and then homes. So now my thing is it would have to be grant funded. And I know it couldn't just be just the government.
Yeah.
But there's enough money out there for somebody to put the freaking money up to do it.
Elon Musk would be like,
Man, Elon Musk is part devil.
50. He's autistic.
He's demi-devil. You know how they be demigod? He's demi-devil.
Demi-devil. He's autistic. He don't be knowing what he's doing.
He's part autistic, part demonic. Like,
where you get demonic from?
Because I don't believe you can be that rich without being some type of evil. I'm sorry, but I don't. That rich? Thomas, that rich? Couple $100 million? No. Couple $100 billion. Billion.
I just gotta know what bro be doing though.
Then they love saying, well, it ain't all cash. Oh, shut up, you ball licker. You want to just take Elon Musk's side. Yeah, it ain't all cash, but he could choose what to do with it, boy. Sale just first of all, just slide me 7,000 tacos Tesla.
I'm dead.
I'll show you what to do with it. I'll show you where to put it. You know what I'm saying?
Park that right in front of his minimum wage job.
Yeah, no. Elon Musk is not a good example. I don't care what nobody says. Elon Musk love acting like this. They really comment, this man is single-handedly changing the world. He said, this is his quote on, I don't know who he was interviewing with, but it was his quote. He said,
okay, all right.
He said that for real.
That was the quote?
Yeah. He said that for real. I'm telling you, you probably can find it.
You making fun of an autistic man and his stutter.
He said,
he was nervous, man. He was nervous.
That was our richest man in the world. No, his CPU overloaded.
See,
That's what it was.
This is why I can't.
They didn't change his graphics card.
This is why I can't believe that he's evil. Because even though he's a billionaire, I put him on the same level as the dude that rung you up. He ain't no way. He was like, you cannot tell me
that kid had an extra chromosome.
You cannot be.
Elon Musk is not him.
You cannot be an evil genius stutterer like that. I'm going to take over the world.
That was.
You can't take over the world like that, bro.
Doofenshmirtz got fooled by a platypus with a hat. You think Elon Musk, you got to stutter, bro. I'm telling you, that's realistic. No, but for real though, I'll just say. So his quote was, would you rather move to Mars and develop human life, or would you rather just sit here on Earth and just wait for life to stay the same? I said, sit on Earth. Wait, what? Boy, and I looked at the comments, and I was waiting for the comments. This is why I say YouTube is white. This was when I said that. For that video. It was like Elon Musk is single-handedly changing the world. This man is literally a philosopher. He's a billionaire genius. Somebody was like, I'm glad that out of all the billionaires to be the richest man in the world is him. And like out of all the evil geniuses, we had this beauty of a man. And I'm like, yeah, bro was like, would you rather just sit here and watch Earth burn or move to? Who said Earth was burning? Like, I know it ain't all that, but like, y'all gonna just move to Mars and destroy that too. Who do you think made Earth like this? Who do you think did it? Billionaires like him. Why we finna go to Mars do the same thing? Yeah. Poor Martians. Martian Manhunter. He gotta change. He gotta shapeshift every time y'all come down there to his planet.
That's true.
You gotta pretend to be a rock. He's like, here we go again. I gotta pretend to be a rock for the next 7 years because they wanna visit. Here go Rover. He watching me. I can't even pee now. I've been holding my pee for 6 days because Rover over here nosy like his daddy, Ken and Karen. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm impersonating the Martian Manhunter. That's probably how he feels.
That's probably is why he feels.
When he got to be a rock. And then he like, I can't even go with my kids because I'm busy being a rock.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all leave him alone.
This Martian
they like, we got to put water. Martian Manhunter probably allergic to water. Mars is for him. And then, I won't get into my alien conspiracies.
Here you go.
Because we talk about the homeless people right now.
We gotta talk about the homeless people.
But yeah, your comment was Elon Musk would do that, and freaking
probably would. But hey, he said he got to be grant funded.
It would have to because the government doesn't have enough money.
There was an article that came out that was like Bill Gates said he's now gonna start giving away most of his billions. He said he was gonna start giving away most of his billions
because he wants to die with the name that he was amazing.
That's demonic.
Like he wants to be known as like everybody got to die with 7 foundations in their name.
Yeah, no, I want to die. Everybody calls me amazing. I want everybody to know my name. It's like, why?
That's demonic.
Why do we want to know Bill Gates' name?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Thank you so much for the computer. That's what's up.
That stuff is demonic.
But like, can you be humble?
Like
for a second.
And they all in the same way. Warren Buffett doing the same thing.
Yeah. Not even like I want to make people's lives better.
No, because you lived your whole life saying I'm gonna win. Listen, if the planet explode right now, I'm make sure that I'm straight.
Shoot, I'm getting on my rocket ship.
I'm all right.
Going to Mars.
I got about 6 more years. Let me go ahead and start dumping. Let me dump. Come chase me. He did that whole documentary talking about I'm gonna solve malaria. Because now we finna go there. We went to Africa. And for the Rwanda or for the district of Huye, which was thousands of people. Do you know how much that water system costs for everybody to have clean water?
Yeah.
The system. So it's not just giving them water bottles. It's like the systems to clean their water and to bring it down. Do you know how much it costs?
I guess like 30.
30 what?
Million. More?
Less? $850,000. For the entire district. When I heard that number, and they were acting like, because they were all sponsors and their churches gave thousands of dollars, they're like, oh, that's so cool, but I'm like, nah, listen, bro, we're talking less than $1 million. We're talking what people make in a year. Like, I know people who make that a year. I have a handful of people who make that a year to solve the entire district. Thousands upon thousands, tens of thousands of people now have water, fresh water. Women can actually have babies. Kids can just drink water. Kids can actually go to school. They were not able to go to school having to walk up and down the hill twice a day, 45 minutes each way. They're like, I can't even go to school, or I'm going to wake up at 2 a.m. It's one or the other. If I want to get to school, I got to wake up at 2 a.m. to get water and then go walk to school.
Is it 800?
800, less than $1 million.
Oh my God.
For the entire district. The system to get the water. And I'm sure there's maintenance, but like
I can imagine that system being very big. Probably not that efficient.
No.
They're probably making it work.
No, actually it's pretty up there. So the engineer,
it's good.
He came here. He went to school out here to a prestigious school, whatever, white people school, and then he moved back to Rwanda.
That's what's up.
And he was like the one that implemented the ideas. Came and got the American knowledge and took it back. So shout out him for taking those people, because they pour out there.
Yeah.
But no, it's a good system though. Like it's legit.
Yeah, right. It's enough to like all of them.
Everybody.
But
in the Huye district.
If it was 30 million like ours type stuff, They be rolling in it.
Well, my point is that first of all, it wouldn't be 30 million because we're talking like labor is like a lot of that. Their labor is less. Like it's not materials. That's $30 million. My point in that is that these millionaires got all of that talk, or these billionaires got all of that talk, and Bill Gates did a whole documentary about curing malaria. $850,000 in Huye. Got rid of diarrhea. People are dying from diarrhea in Africa. I had diarrhea last week. Imagine I would have been like, oh, well, it's my time. It is my time.
I'm sorry, that Dave Chappelle joke.
What was the joke?
See, bro, people back in the 1850s, we get a squirt of diarrhea. I was right in my wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's
over.
them in Africa, bro. The budget for that Netflix special probably cost more than they did to that whole.
Oh, my God.
Bill Gates took a whole crew. They budget daily was probably like 85 racks a day.
That's tough.
The whole budget was more than it cost to build the whole system. Yeah, so Bill Gates is an L. But anyway, back to the crackheads, and we'll wrap this topic. Any more questions? Oh, government funded.
Yeah, it'd be government funded.
I'm sorry I'm snipping y'all.
And grants, and it would be like a whole little practice city where they come in like rehabilitated, and then they leave that city to come do their work.
But it would be more like a army camp,
boot camp type thing.
Because like it's like there's cooks that are feeding them every day. It's not like a village. Like it's not like they're going to buy stuff and like they're making money. Like they're not getting paid to be there. They're there by choice and they're there willingly. If you don't want it, then you can leave. But I feel like this is kind of messed up. We got to figure out something with this too. Because where would they go if they don't want to do it? I just feel like we should not be. If they're not mentally stable enough to abide by the rules, then I do not feel like it's fair for them to be homeless. Yeah. If you're not mentally stable enough to understand rules and why we have rules and to follow them and to remember the rules, why are you homeless?
Yeah.
Like, and have a record of in and out of jail. Like, I just feel like that's what taxes are for. It's for the not less fortunate necessarily, but like less like fortunate mentally. Like, you don't even comprehend what the rules are, let alone to follow them, let alone to like go and play the game to get a job in this messed up system. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's where our money should go to support them. And so they should have that rehab facility and that should be comfortable for them. Sorry, maybe that's like too like socialist for y'all, but like to me, it's human decency.
Yeah, because the alternative is just like, they made their choice.
Yeah.
They made their choice.
So maybe that for people who are crackheads and actively being crackheads, they would be in a rehab facility for like drugs. And their goal is to get out of it and then to go in to join the Career and Technical Academy. And that Career and Technical Academy will train them on a trade like welding. Yeah. Like we will always need welders. We will always need construction workers. We will always need garbage people. I don't understand why we have garbage men. Like, I just don't feel like anybody other than a crackhead has the brain capacity to just be a garbage man. I'm sorry, but I don't. We need to steal those jobs. Sorry, garbage man, but we need to steal y'all jobs and give them to the crackheads. Because there's no way.
Yeah.
You're picking up trash. It's just heavy work. These crackheads, bro, they need it more than y'all. I'm sorry. You got a full high school education and 2 loving parents. Go learn a skill. Go learn how to code. You know what I'm saying?
That's sad. My girl dad he retired from being a trash man. That man made bank.
And I won't say that. No, I will. I feel like that's a problem.
To make a lot of money? Yeah, it's the way she explained it to me. So if he worked on a certain day, he would get up to like $100 an hour. Because
of the, first of all, the time and a half, the bonuses, and then your longevity pay. Mm-hmm. There's so much.
Bro, I wanted to be a garbage man when I was a kid. And I passed it up because everybody like, you got to get a real job. I was like, fine, I'll go do like language arts or something like that. Bro. And I saw this man, I said, he made a lot.
They made money. UPS drivers, same thing. Mailmen. Why the crackheads, ex-crackheads, well, not ex-crackheads and homeless people, why they can't sort mail?
Yeah.
It's not a hard job. I'm sorry, but I just feel like maybe I'm just trying to hold society to too high of a standard. Maybe.
I think the counter is if they believe they're stable enough, why don't they just go put an application and you'll get a job? What do you say to those people?
Get a job where?
Mm-hmm.
So because we're not finding people who are already that stable. We're finding people who are just down bad. People who are down bad right now and can't get an opportunity. We're training them on something.
Yeah.
Like it's like Job Corps. Like we're training them on how to be a mailman. It's school part 2. They are going to go 6 months of training of being a mailman. So now you are prepared to do nothing but be a mailman. Mm-hmm. There's no excuse. That's your job. If you don't want it, then you are not a mailman. That was your opportunity. You're done. That was it. We gave you something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's either be homeless or get a second chance.
Yeah.
You're not getting a third though. But it's like I don't feel like anybody would say, I need about a 4. Give me about 4 now. I'll think about it. Give me 4 now, maybe. Well, it's like, dude.
Crackheads be like that. We had some people that live with us that have lived with us multiple times because they just couldn't take advantage of the chances that they was getting.
So, but my thing is, was it set up where? Because I'm asking rhetorically because humans aren't wired to give that much of a chance. Well, we're going to train you for 6 months on sorting mail. Yeah. These are people who are going to go and learn a skill in day. Like mailmen are training for days, and then they're mailmen. Yeah. Like we're talking like we're giving you months of that's all you're learning. Mm-hmm. We're patient with you, and we understand that you're homeless. Like you're messed up. You got PTSD. Period. Point blank. Like there's hardly anybody on the streets with no PTSD, and it's just for that. That's what I'm saying. And then your option is to be on the street or to be trained to perfect the skill, and then that's it. Yeah. And so my question is less of a proposal and more of like a question of why aren't we doing this? And like what's wrong with it?
Yeah. I think it's the biggest thing is the attitude of the country because it's like we're the ultimate. That's what the ultimate individual. We're individuals. I do my work and I go home to my house and my things and my thing. There's no community base.
I feel like every time you start talking about community, you start talking about like socialism.
There's no community.
Is that the reason that socialism is named socialism? The community based, like social. Is that why?
Probably, but I think because community has like a woke like attachment to it. Whenever somebody says community, they say black community. They say basically they say gay community. So now it's like bad. I think wow, that's tough.
That's true though.
That's tough. That's everything real. The black community. Oh yeah, the black community.
Which was
it's so America
to learn. It was the craziest thing to learn that like being woke was a bad thing. We're like, what are you woke or something? I was like, wait, am I supposed to say no? Like, because bro, I remember being in middle school. Like, woke was what you always like. I'm woke. I'm woke. You want it to be that. It's like I'm learning about like life, and I was like, "What are you woke? That's not woke."
They like turned it.
It was like, wait.
People was like, back in high school, people were like, "Dang, the water system only costs $850,000, and Bill Gates is making $13 million a day."
Yeah,
I think we should do that about that. And all of a sudden, someone was like, "Nerd alert! Nerd alert!
He knows about millions of dollars a day."
Bro's running the numbers.
Like, oh my god, bro, dude has access to ChatGPT.
Bro, leave the homeless people alone. Let them be homeless. Blah. It's gonna be so sad because I still get like my algorithm is so conservative still. It's still changing like mostly Christian stuff, but it's so conservative still. But the way that people speak is just like he made his choice. Let him like he's all like the people that like that like are high on crack and they like stab somebody. It's like it's not that hard to have sympathy for that. It's like they kill somebody, but it's like he was on crack when he killed somebody. Why was he on crack? Where did that come from? It's sad.
Yeah, dude, and then don't even get me started with the veterans, bro.
What?
How many veterans we have on the street?
Yeah.
Because that's my first thing is when we talk about all of this individualism,
all of this,
and all of this patrioticness or whatever, like, dude, majority. I don't want to say majority like as a fact, but just what it feels like is like I always hear a veteran story.
It's always veterans.
I always hear a veteran story.
It'd be like ones that be like went to Vietnam, got legs chopped off in a wheelchair, rolling around with their little cardboard sign. It's like, bro,
yeah.
Why are they not set for life? Okay, they serve the country, like America. Like they serve the country. Why are they not set up for life?
So a lot of them is because of a dishonorable discharge. And they got fired.
Yeah.
And then you renege a lot of your stuff. Like you
renege.
It's like when you're black, but then you're black twice.
It's like when you're black, but like you did enough American stuff that you're white, but then you got kicked out of the military.
It's like Michael Jackson if he turned black again before he died. He reneged.
Lose all his rights. Bro, reneged.
Bro, reneged.
Right, bro, imagine seeing Michael Jackson after you went white.
Bro, but imagine that's crazy because that's a double entendre. It's like Michael Jackson was black, then became white. They was like, oh, it's he's one of us now. He's our brother now. Then he went black. It's like, oh, what a renege.
Bro, reneged.
It's like he reneged his rights.
Yeah, I think all the black people like, yo, you white, my boy.
Yeah.
You really living it up.
Yeah.
And then he came back to, what's up, y'all? I'm back.
What's up, guys?
They reneged my boy.
They reneged my boy. Like, speaking of veterans, this is controversial, but it's how I feel. So I'm going there.
Go ahead, Mayor.
So if this does end up anywhere, mayoral election or anything, I was joking and
I was wild about it.
I had some wild times in my younger days. But
you say
I want to say because it's hilarious to me. Maja did not think it was funny. My mom thought it was not funny. They said I should not do it.
Okay.
I said it on TikTok and I deleted it because they said it was not funny. But
Okay.
I'm saying it now because it's hilarious to me.
Okay.
I said it to you actually in private. Why when we see somebody with a hat on, we immediately be like, thank you for your service. And then they be playing back into it. They be like, you're welcome. I fought hard for that country. The whole time, they in accounting. All you did was fight that calculator. You didn't fight for nothing. But they work in the engineering department.
They on you, bro.
They're in the mailing.
They on you.
They work inside the commissary. All you did was sell me some chips.
They're
talking about some. Thank you for your service.
They're on it.
But my thing is okay, I'm gonna be clear. I don't know what I expect them to do, but to me saying you're welcome, I fought hard for the country is a crazy response, though, good and well, that you never left behind that apron and that skillet.
Yeah, the most appropriate response is like, thank you for your service. No,
you're like, it's all God. Then I'll be like, oh, he was a cook. And so you can spot people who was in combat or in cook.
Thank you for your service. Yeah, the other men say, they be like,
yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'm like, whoa, that chest was hard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he was in war.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service. Oh, I wasn't. It was
all God.
Him. It's Jesus.
It was all God.
Just
thank God. Thank people like you for giving me somebody to serve. Then I would be like, yo, I appreciate you, Fry Cook.
I know you made the best biscuit.
You know you was out there making that beans and franks.
You was going crazy.
You went ham on it.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't even allowed to carry a pistol on campus. They saw your training video when you was shooting. They was like, listen, he don't get no
pistol.
No
Here's a spatula.
Yeah, you wasn't even allowed to carry a firearm. Talk about some thank you for your service. We just assume. So when I tell my head, I'm like, you served? What branch? Oh, Army. What'd you do?
They got get specific.
You know what I'm saying? Let's say it was Air Force. If they flew, but they were just like reconnaissance. What is it?
Reconnaissance,
they just went and they just scouted.
Okay.
You get a thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you did medic, you get a thank you.
Thank you. You was blowing the legs up. You was fixing them.
You played the trumpet. It's like, yo, you get a
I don't know.
You get appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, double slap. You know what I'm saying?
Are you in a war?
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Real stuff.
Word. He'd be like, hey, I see that hat, brother.
Hey, bro.
That's what they gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
I see a hat.
It's like, now, if they was in combat, they get a, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, man. Because somebody needs to fight them.
Somebody needs to fight
them Nazis. It ain't gonna be me. Because I almost said somebody else, but that's not the time to make the jokes about those people. We're not gonna joke about those people right now.
We'll talk about them, but
we'll get there. Not right now. So we're going to go with Nazis right now.
You fought the Nazis
as our ethnicity of choice to go against.
Yeah.
But you want to fight the Nazis, the Vietnamese people.
They was crazy. They was in the trees.
Wait, for the Vietnam War, we was against Vietnam? I guess I should have known that before I made the joke.
Yeah.
Imagine we was on their side.
We was on his. No, we was fighting for it.
No, we was. All right. Is that why they talk like that? Like they.
Please. You already said the veteran. You already said the veteran comment.
Enough controversy for today.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh my God. But now
speaking of other ethnicities and crazy stuff. So tell me what's happening in Israel with the Hamanamana people.
The Hamanamana, they killing people. All right. After this,
who's killing who?
All right, I'll tell you. After this, you explain the biblical interpretation of it.
Ain't nothing explaining other than that was in the Bible.
Do you like the specifics of it, or just that it was in the Bible?
I know about it, but that didn't what interested me. It was just.
It was all okay.
That it was in there. That's all I cared about. I'm like, listen, y'all. You better stop playing in God because it was. Your boy said this.
It was in there.
Who wrote that? Was it Daniel?
Was it Peter?
Because it was in Revelation? I don't know where it was. But yeah.
All right. So basically, what's happening with Hamas and Israel? This is the black breakdown. This is if you ask any black person and they kind of know what they're talking about, this is what they know.
This is the shade room?
This is shade room, basically.
All right.
This is shade room. So Israel and Palestine have been going to war for decades. All right?
Decades. Well,
for decades. So
almost a century.
Yeah.
Almost a century. We're approaching a century.
We can go back to the BC, AD type stuff.
Because it's early 1900s when it started.
Yeah.
The war started, I think, in 1946, I believe.
Okay. But they still had a historical, like, back in the Bible days, basically, going back and forth. But it was just different names.
Right.
But in the 40s, Israel basically took over their land again, and everybody had a big problem with that. They're going back and forth. And crazy bloody war. What sparked this one, specifically, I got all the news headlines and stuff, was there was a music festival in Israel that was going on, and some Hamas people paraglided down and started kidnapping women and men, killing people, setting people on fire, kidnapping babies, cut their heads off, stuff like that.
I should make my joke before you said that part.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You did know.
You're right.
You did know.
No, I was gonna make another joke. I'm saying.
Oh, but yeah.
But I was just said it right before you said the player gliding.
Yeah.
Dang.
They basically.
Okay, I got to make it now because I'm ADHD and I got to get it out.
Okay.
I won't. Okay, so like the music festival, I just imagine they was over there talking about because they don't know that they don't be saying nothing. They language is not real. They be just making those.
They language is like they letters. Like
yeah,
bro, it just sound just like they letters.
It's be squibbles.
Yeah, it be squibble talk.
Like they talk with too much tongue and throat. They tongues got to be longer than ours.
Yeah,
they become they be strong with that tongue.
Yeah,
that tongue leave their mouth.
They hit it with
that,
they
say swallow your tongue. Like that ain't really real. Like they be saying people see you go swallow their tongue. That's them Israel people. That's where it came from.
They already had it
because their tongue is long enough. They might swallow.
That's what they gotta do to say some of their letters.
They got it. They got to. And then throw it back out.
That's so true. I think get done talking.
Yeah.
And they go back to English.
Yeah. They got it. Oh, let me get my tongue out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So basically that happened.
Yeah, paragliding. They wanted to go paragliding.
They Fortnite glided down and then started just beheading people, kidnapping women, raping women, and doing all this different stuff. Yeah. Israel's fighting back. Recently, a hospital got blown up on the Strip of Gaza.
So wait, and I'm not trying to demean nothing.
Yeah.
But they was like, yo, you went to Texas Music Festival? War. That's how it went?
Well, there was actually.
It was like, whoa, war on the country. That's like just imagine we caused war on like Germany because of the October 1. The shooting on the Strip. He was like, we found that he was German. Oh, they was like, war on Germany. They're like, no, he has German just sitting.
But Hamas was basically it was a Palestinian ram kind of basically. So that's why it's war on Palestine for real. And so basically it's tantamount to their 9/11. Basically, or one of their 9/11s, basically. And so just recently
that attack was
basically their 9/11. A hospital got blown up on the Strip of Gaza. That's what they're fighting for, land.
Whose hospital? Oh,
it was on Gaza. And Israel owns it right now. So they're thinking there's theories that it was like an accidental rocket fire or something like that, but people are saying that the general consensus is Hamas blew that Israel hospital up. And so that's why they're going crazy. Recently, Joe Biden is trying to work out a deal to give them $10 billion to help them fight.
Who?
Israel. Giving Israel. To get them $10 billion to fight. And so in America, it's always been like free Palestine, Israel, free Israel, all this stuff. Recently, now here's what I learned today. Remember January 6th, the insurrection, all the white people who came to the Capitol? There's a whole bunch of pro-Palestinian people who ran up into the Capitol and they're now protesting after a congresswoman or whatever it is. She had some words to say. She was pro-Palestine. So you can obviously tell that conservatives are gonna be like, "What? Why can they go in? What?" So people weren't getting arrested and stuff like that. But we're gonna see in the next coming weeks if they get a date, if they get a 9/11, because we had J6. Now see if this is.
I want to
October
first
16th
say
or 17th.
The difference between the Palestinian words were them conservatives was trying to start a civil war, like attacking the Capitol. For your own country is crazy. That's not protesting. That just was insane to compare. Mm-hmm. But so was we supposed to be before? Weren't we like pro-Palestine at first?
I think for all our life, we were pro-Israel. For all my life, we were always pro-Israel because there was a Christian nation, or they was close to a Christian nation.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
It was close. It was close.
Yeah,
I don't want
iffy.
I don't want to get it.
Because Mormons is right there too, but I don't trust no Mormons.
Yeah, no.
Quote me on that. I have yet to meet a Mormon I trust. Yeah. Because y'all don't like black people. That's right there in y'all Bible. And y'all say, well, we scratched it out. So then y'all still trust the man that wrote it?
Yeah.
Y'all like, oh, he didn't know what he was saying. But he knew everything else, though? The rest was straight. Just that part.
We ain't never had to do that with the Bible. Every single page is in there.
It's in there.
Every page. Am I wrong?
Yeah. There's 5 books gone.
That's Apocrypha?
Yeah. Go ahead, what's your defense on that one?
I don't know.
We just found it wasn't canon.
It wasn't. Oh, okay.
Like it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
See, but that was like, yo, this got nothing to do with like. We kept the slavery stuff in there. They was like, God did that.
Yeah. So we was like, yeah, we beat out.
We had at a point.
I'm dead thinking that the Apocrypha is just fan fiction.
That's what I be saying.
It's just Bible fan fiction.
That's what I be saying. It was like I was there too. I see this happen, and he probably meant this too. It's like Jesus was like, dude, I don't even know this dude.
I was right there with Jesus.
I don't even know this dude.
It was like that movie that's coming out, the Clarence.
Yeah.
The story of Clarence. That's what Clarence. Clarence with the Apocrypha.
Yeah.
I was there too, and I walked on water, and I fed 1,000 with fish and bread.
I was right there behind him.
It was only one fish though.
I ain't seen Clarence though. I'm not seeing that movie.
You not?
No.
Why not?
Because Jay-Z is a devil worshiper.
Oh Lord, really? We on that,
dude?
So I'm assuming Jay-Z is like a executive producer.
He's an executive producer. That's his only post on Instagram.
Oh dang.
Was that movie? I said when I found out, I'm not going. You don't get to put Jesus in. I don't care if it's a joke. I don't care if it's being funny.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. Like, you don't get to mention him.
Yeah.
Beyonce over here talking about I'm gonna use the Bible as my tampon. I dare
Where'd she say that?
See, people just be so blinded. Mine said the same thing. Mine said the same thing. People be so blinded. I'm not listening. Bro, I don't mess with, don't play no Beyonce around me, bro. But I'm going to be honest, bro. Love on Top.
Oh, my God.
Baby, it's you. You're the one I
love. The whole time she's talking about Satan.
You know? Because Love on Top was a masterpiece. That's my only Beyonce song, though.
Dang. I know. When'd she say that?
It's on Lemonade. It's on that poem.
Oh, my gosh.
She ain't write it. You know who wrote it for her, though? Some witch in London. Known Wiccan. Like she's an actual witch.
That's crazy.
In London.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's sad.
I don't bump no Beyonce. You ain't never noticed it? I ain't bumping no Beyonce. I mean, like at a party, like I might, but I don't.
You don't.
But
I thought it was like, I don't bump Beyonce neither.
I mean, I stay away from like secular music as a whole, though, because it's just, to me, it's like, yo, the beat is fire and I feel you. That's why I make my own beats. So I can listen to my own. I listen to Cornbread all day. But like, no, but real talk, though, like, the beats be fire, and I feel you on that. But y'all are playing in God's face. Dang. We was just talking the other day, me and Maj, we was at the movies, and they had that with the cross upside down on their forehead. I said, oh, that movie look good, until they put that part in there. Because it was about, like, spirits and stuff, but, like, I'd be cool with just the basic stuff. But when you put that cross, y'all... Now, I'm not no apostolic, because I don't make up stuff in the Bible like the apostolic do at Mountaintop Faith Ministries. But like for me, you know what I'm saying? For me, like I read the actual Bible, so I'm not just thinking I'm watching the movie and gonna get possessed from the real Bible. The real Bible don't say that. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like there's some level of respect to like, well, I'm gonna watch this movie and y'all playing in God's face. Yeah, that's so cute. Y'all could do a cross upside down. I could draw it too. Now, why am I? Yeah. People walking around and they just be wearing leggings with upside down crosses. It's like, well, she didn't mean no harm. That's different to me. Y'all playing in God's face, because people would say, well, you watch movies with gay people in it, but they not playing in God's face. Yeah, I kick it with gay people. They not playing like that's just
that's just sin.
Alternate
that's
lifestyle. That's just you just living differently. Like we don't see it the same. You're not out here going out of your way to just play in God's face. Like just be like, Nah, I'm good. So Beyonce is one of them. I'm talking about somebody use the pages of the holy book as my minstrel cover, or whatever she said.
That's tough. It was in the upside down kind. That's just when Peter. That's how Peter got.
Yeah, but that's rosary though. Upside down cross is like there. Is the disrespect, like the disrespect God?
It's like they throwing down his game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's like it's throwing his game. Yeah, literally though, for real though.
So Peter, where did it say that at though? That's in the Bible, upside down cross, other than Peter again?
No, that's the representative of it. That's like cross. Nah, it's symbolism. It's not like biblical. It's not like equivalent to like the devil
that they made up.
Yeah.
But it was in the Bible because Peter.
Yeah, and that's where Rosary came from.
That's what that is.
Yes.
Oh,
Stick of honor to Peter.
That's fake though.
Well, it's Catholics.
Catholics.
You Mexicans is mad at you right now for saying that. That's Catholic.
What is this? I was just thinking about this on the drive.
It's their rosary, and then they kiss it to God. Okay, it's like reverence.
Does it say in their Bible? Probably.
I just can't imagine how Paul would have wrote that though. Like he would have been in there. So basically, what you start the forehead.
You start with the forehead.
You got the chest.
It's just
you got to go left shoulder. If you don't go left shoulder, then that's
you say worshiper.
Say worshiper. I just can't imagine Paul writing that. Like
maybe imagine, bro. Peter was just like, no, I'm not Jesus, bro. Put me upside down. I don't want to die like him. I got respect God.
Yeah.
And people was like, cold.
Yeah.
For Peter.
Peter
was like,
Obi.
Peter was like, bro, that's the exact opposite that I wanted.
Let him cook.
That's like,
that's what that is. This is what that is.
I'm like, bro, that's nowhere in the Bible, but let him cook.
How did we get on this tangent? Beyonce,
the movie Clarence, they played in God's face.
Oh, yeah, I would never watch Clarence.
It kind of came from the Jews. We talking about Jews.
Back to Palestine, this very serious topic.
Yeah, so I want to give
because we was trying to figure out we was free pro-Palestine. I thought I seen free Palestine everywhere, though.
We were because they were like, Israel, it wasn't even belong to Israel. It's like, well, they was going back and forth before you were born. You don't read your Bible, though. That's why. But we was going back and forth. People just like, it's basically, I think it's just, like, there people are just, it's kind of like cool to be anti-Christian. And so,
then also my question is, wouldn't you, but if you're Palestinian, wouldn't you be saying free Palestine? Like, could you really be like, give it to Israel?
Yeah, you would be saying free Palestine.
Like, that's what I'm just saying. Like,
but paragliding down on a music festival and killing people is crazy.
Justifying that's crazy.
That's crazy for like, oh well, they just fight for their country. They do what they got to do. Now, if they came over here and did that, you'd be like, no. Yeah. Like if Palestine came over here and started, now we want America. You'd be like, yeah. You'd be like,
yeah. Right.
Well, relax. I don't know.
So,
well, maybe they would.
I don't know. Maybe they would.
Maybe they would.
I mean, that's what Osama bin Laden and them did.
They did.
He was like, listen, you're going to take down America. You think Osama bin Laden really thought he was doing something? Ain't no way. He was like, listen, we about to get it with this boy.
It was basically symbolism. That was this.
It was symbolism.
It was symbolism. Because it was the World Trade Center. That was like the power of economic like strength in America.
Then the Pentagon.
The Pentagon was the FBI. And then they tried to take it to the White House.
Yeah.
So that would have been bro, if they would have got the White House.
They had it planned to hit the Strip.
Word.
Did our entertainment. Yep.
Oh my God.
I found out.
That's tough.
And you know what? I was crying that day when I learned about that because my mom was working at the Caesar's Palace at the time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What? I wonder what they would. They probably would have hit the Caesar. What was like the biggest one in 2001?
I learned what it was. It wasn't the Caesars though. It wasn't where my mom was working. That's what I learned.
It's like the Stratosphere.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd be like, whoa! Stratosphere sucks.
Yeah, but
should have hit the Stratosphere.
Yeah, I learned that my mom was working on the Strip.
Oh my God.
Ain't that so crazy, huh?
That's tough.
And she was pregnant with me.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. Life is just crazy, huh? Just imagine that.
God say, bro, imagine.
Yeah. God did it for me.
God did.
God did.
God did.
Tripping, bro. Tripping.
That's tough.
So shout out to Israel's.
They doing their thing.
Israelis, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't been there before, so I won't speak on the country.
Huh?
I was just going to say that I was scared to go there because I know they don't like black folk.
Word? Oh, well, I guess nobody like black folk.
But I ain't never, nobody like black folk except for Africa. Well, real Africa. You know, Israeli people, they say they're not in Africa.
No.
I'm not going to disrespect them, though, because they're going through a lot. So
they going through a lot.
I had some jokes on previous episodes about Israeli people. But I just want to say from this episode forward, until this is resolved, I renege on all my statements about Israeli folk. Yeah, because y'all are going through a lot right now.
Going through it.
But y'all need to respect me when I come out there, because when I do visit, I want to go see where Jesus walked. I want to walk in Jerusalem. So that's that.
Okay, very cool. Shout out the Jews.
So I wanted to say something. I work with somebody who's Arab, and her family lives in Lebanon. Is that in Palestine or Israel? Because I wonder if it's in Palestine.
Hold on. Let's see real quick. Where's Lebanon?
So
Lebanon is in the northern Arabian Peninsula, located at the eastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea, and bordered by Syria to its northeast and Israel to the south. So it's not in Israel.
So Which side is it on though?
What country does Lebanon belong to? Middle Eastern country with over 6 million people.
Oh, it is a country. Lebanon is a country.
Yeah, it shares a.
I thought it was a country, bro. I thought it was.
It shares a border with Israel, so I'm guessing it's.
So they probably okay. So maybe they're not. Maybe she wasn't taking a side. So I asked because I was just curious to know like who I'm with. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Snake. I'm with somebody who gonna paraglide me.
Paraglide?
Is she gonna paraglide me when I'm trying to fix a computer? You know what I'm saying?
Paraglide on me.
Like you ain't about to get me. You ain't about to get me, teacher. You know what I'm saying? But
I'll get you first. Stop praying for her.
Speaking of tongues, you know, like to do about time. But anyway, no, I was saying, so because it's not funny, no, for real.
I read some for the clip.
So I work with somebody who's Arab, and she came to me, and I didn't want to go to her classroom today because you know how people do with me. They like to talk to me. They open up to me. I was like, Maj, can you please do this for me? She was like, God, I'm busy. I don't really, I'm like, okay, I'll go. When she started crying within 2 minutes of me being there, so I'm like, doing me, you know, because people talk to me, and she's trying to she's opening up, but she's like, she kept doing this, like she didn't want to. She was trying not to cry, but she turned around. She's like, but you know, I know she really went to Vince. I was like, just let it out, man. Just let it out. And so apparently she woke up to trash all over her yard, and a dead cat on her door, and she had to take her kids. 4 a.m. She had to send them to all their different friends' house, because they was like, she's scared. She's scared that she's gonna get her house burned down. So she had to. She's find somewhere to stay for the month. She's like, that's a genuine fear. I think that might be exaggerated. The house gonna burn down, but it's like, what can you say?
You don't know.
Exaggerated.
They over here being weird like that, throwing cats.
And she said what really made her go was that she saw 2 or 3 neighbors walking in groups with like bags of trash, like that come from down the street. She's seen them, so she was like, yeah.
So she got like a Palestine flag on her.
I don't know.
Thing.
I don't know. I don't know, but I wonder.
I would probably guess
that she's on. That's why I asked where that was, because it's like, why would they if she was Israeli, right? That's why I'm asking. So whose side are we on? As a country, like who do they want to win?
We're Israel. Yeah, there's not even talks about giving money to Palestine.
So, but that's Biden. So are conservatives pro-Israel as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So the only way that it begins is if she was pro-Palestine, right?
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
Yeah.
So, and it's just that world we live in. There's no way to justify it. But do you really think that people will really feel like if she's Palestinian and she just has a flag, like?
I think the last thing you want to do is make her mad.
Listen, for she called her cousins.
Oh, they paragliding Fortnite style?
They finna
oh my god!
Paraglide on.
Oh my god! Behead your dog.
MLK Street. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro.
Like,
but
isn't that a crazy world we live in though?
Whole time I'm just from Palestine.
I don't even think she's from Lebanon.
She's like, I'm just from the Middle East, bro. I want to show my flag.
She's from Lebanon. She has nothing to do with the war. So she said, every time I call my family, I hear the bombs in the background. She's like, I don't even want to talk to them, but I want to talk to them.
Because there's the gays.
But it's like, I hear it. I'm hearing people screaming and boo, boo, in the background on the FaceTime. I was like, dude.
That's no way.
That's insane to feel like you have to find a place to stay because you're not sure what they're going to do to your house. But
in a whole different country, by the way.
I think that burning the house down is exaggeratory. But first of all, just the inconvenience of you just putting a dead animal. It's just nasty. Like, it doesn't really hurt me, but it's like, that's really? Yeah. Really? That's a threat. Yeah. It's a threat when somebody killed a, like they say the all rats must die. Or if they, but I think she might be Palestinian though. Maybe. Only because, so who was the news talking about then?
What do you mean, like
the news is bad mouthing, like Palestine, right? I would assume.
Because basically showing their support for.
So Israel. She was referencing this clip, and then she said, "How could these people do this? They're animals. They're animals trying to look like humans. How could they do this?" And I know they were talking about the group of people that did it, but I feel like she said that she felt like they're talking about her. So I wonder she might be Palestinian.
Yeah, they're probably talking about it. Dang.
Because she felt like she was like, I have nothing to do with, like, just for me being me.
That's crazy. mostly because like, imagine if somebody was doing that to you. Like your country is fighting a war. You're just in there. Like you gotta remember, like these are just citizens. Like some of these people that are like experienced, they're not pro anything. They just want to live. And like they're just citizens. Somebody just throw trash and a dead dog on my thing because I'm American.
I feel like this is such a good example of racism though, because I think that white folk don't understand what racism really looks like. Because on some level, we could look at trash in her yard and say like,
they just put trash in your yard.
It could have been the wind.
Come on.
Like, I get trash in my yard all the time when it's windy.
I'm like, yeah, you're right. Just blew into my yard.
You know what I'm saying?
And blew
like,
the dead cat.
Yeah. So it's like we could really do all of this stuff and just demean her feelings towards it. But it's like at the end of the day, they're attacking her because of where she was born. She didn't choose to be born in that country, born looking the way she does with her accent. She just is.
Is there. And was it, what was I going to say? There was it runs crazy. It reminds me of like this video I saw. There was a Mexican dude that had like a fruit stand, and a white dude like pulled his car over to destroy this man's fruit stand
because he shouldn't have been there.
You working like turn this country into a third world country, so you destroy this man's way. Like
it's crazy, bro.
Where's a farmer's market?
Let me tell you though,
because it wasn't in a farmer's market.
Let me tell you, that's white folk, ain't it? We had this conversation every episode because I've been saying it since I came out the womb. White people think they gotta have everything their way.
It's the fact that you import these people and like you tell them to come over or whatever and this and that third. It's like we're the country and they start doing their country stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa. All right, well, you had to do our stuff. It's like that's not even.
Well, I mean, forget that because they probably just wanted them to have a. I saw this video of a Karen. She called the cops. She called the cops because there was a man in there with a service dog. And then she said, you saw it?
God.
You saw the video?
Yes.
She said, I asked him to show me. He didn't want to show it. And then he was like, well, he doesn't have to. Yeah, that's what he said. But anyway, blah, 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 blah. Here, write me a ticket. Here, my credit card.
Right.
And then whatever. He's like, no, you're going to jail. And I love that video.
Because
I was like, white people think that they always got to have their opinion heard. They think that everything is their way. And it's so crazy to me that even when I posted that short, that was like the full circle moment for me. When we posted that short of saying the white way, and the comments were, that's not true. This is what I'm saying is true, actually. This is the opinion that is true. And if you don't think that you're dumb, look at that one right there. He's stupid, and the one next to him is even dumber. You're proving my point. Everything you believe is what's correct. Mm-hmm. You have no sympathy of hearing another way. And it's crazy. So like with the fruit stand, he probably felt like you should have had a permit. He felt like maybe you should have went down the corner. He felt like you should have been in the farmer's market. So I'm gonna kick it down.
I'm gonna tear it up. But it's like, so what do you want him to do? Well, he needs to get some permits and create his own business. All right, but how do you start those things? Like,
and then but forget that. It's why. Because you want him to. He doesn't want to. He's anti-permit.
Bro.
He has a full right.
Oh, we're talking about roll the red tape. Wow, there's too many regulations.
Yeah.
Why my door?
Listen,
they show off of this. They were like, my restaurant. They come in, they give me a code violation because my fry cook door swings in like this instead of swinging in like this. No, we got to get this government.
This is not the country we fight for.
I think that we should not have to get permits either. If I want to sell my fruit that I grew, I get not you.
Whoa. First of all, Beathead.
There needs to be law and order.
Yeah.
You can't just sell on the street. It's like, bro, it's like you're turning it into. The comments were crazy. It's like you're turning this place into a third world country, trying to turn it into there. That's what they do. Go to your side. It's like, well, he wanted to sell fruit here, and it's like, bro, you want him to open up a business where he sells just fruits. Listen. It's like, okay, let him do his thing first. Let me get some capital. Like we talk about capitalism. Let him get some capital first.
Well, I want to sympathize with like the Mexican culture. Not take their side or nothing. But I was just like where they come from. Like they have no interest in doing none of that, bro. They have interest in making their portion of rent is $800 a month. Mm-hmm. If you divide that by 5 working days, that's divided by 20, that's $40 a day. That's what they want to make. Mm-hmm. And then they spend maybe $30 a day on food, and then $400 a month on their car. Like, that's what they want to make. That's it. That's all they want to make.
That's it.
And then they want to go and drink beers with their boys and have a party every Saturday.
Yeah, all night. Every minute of the night.
I think that Americans are jealous of that.
Maybe. White people specifically.
Yeah.
White people are just, they don't have that. Like, there's not community. Like, white people don't live together. Like black people, Mexicans, we live together.
You're getting it now. You're so smart. I raised you so good. Black but you made that comment earlier that we're going back to. White people don't know community. Community has become a sin. And it's only in other cultures outside of the white folks that know community.
This is killing me.
Because they don't. And now they're starting, brother, that's new. And that's country. That's just Southern hospitality. They don't. Because they don't want to hear me. Every time I come in a room, I'm hello. They don't speak. Because they have a lack of community.
What they do?
They just look at
Take the lip. They can take the lip. Take the lip.
And then we look at you in the eye. They even,
I was like, bro.
Like, listen, first of all, I got people now that come in and speak. They know. They learn. Listen, I teach people how to treat me. So this is a lesson to all the young black men, just black people. Yes, white folks is like this, but you're going to teach them. You speak every day. Like I tell my nephew, well, they don't speak to me. I don't care. You speak. You wasn't raised in no barn. You take what you learned with you. Mm-hmm. You carry it with you. You don't do it with people who know. You're that same way anywhere. That's a lesson to y'all, please. Because these white folks, they're going to learn. You say what's up. You speak.
That's tough.
And this community, we just have a certain level of community camaraderie.
Yeah. White people
touching, we handshake.
The only thing white people was doing, they only get together for two things, bro. They get together to oh my God. They get together for a fake church. Mm-hmm. And then they get together at the PTA meetings. At the what is it?
Yeah.
The homeowner association meetings.
Yeah.
Them meetings.
HOA.
They love them meetings.
Listen.
They love them meetings. But
everything
still be negative though.
Oh yeah. I must point out though that most white people are Christian, not Catholic.
True.
Catholic is in Spain.
That's true.
It's most
we've been talking
Mexican.
about Central. He said.
Okay.
He said. I watched it, bro.
Which one?
This is what Paul said when he was in prison.
When he was in prison.
He said, I go to God for all my needs. Not some, not many needs.
You thought I was making it up.
All your needs.
All your needs.
I said, you did not cook at all.
Wow.
I was like, Judd, you did not cook at all.
I told you, bro. You said I was making it up.
You didn't cook.
I quoted it from the video.
All your needs.
All your needs.
Amen.
Even highlighted it in red. He said, for the dumb ones, these 3-letter words must be highlighted in red. This is the 3-letter word. Let's say the Spanish. Todos. Let's say the Japanese. Like, bro, I had to explain all.
I'm like, this is why. I was like, bro, this is how it had to be. Because there was no reason why y'all was going to church and then leaving church and then going to lynch a black person.
That's how it was.
That was like, y'all was learning that. That was learning that Christian light.
Yeah, bro, they were skipping pages.
And I was listening to that pastor, and then I'm listening to Tony Evans, and I go, that's tough. I'm thinking, bro. So like, I know for a fact, I didn't go, but I know for a fact, I didn't watch these services, but I know they do before the session. The main singer comes on, he prays for Israel. Because he does it for every tragedy. October 1st happened, blah blah blah. He goes like, I just want to pray for Israel and everything that they're going through and bless. I know for a fact he did that, bro. But they're not going to teach on it. Why?
Yeah.
Why is it significant for the church? Tony Evans.
Yeah.
He was like,
it. Yeah.
This is why he's real significant to the church, and this is why.
Yeah.
I was like,
and I mean, and even Terry's the same way. I don't know what he did on Sunday, but yeah, he's the same way. Like when a tragedy happens, he does it. He's gonna mention it and just like, what can we do?
Yeah.
What first of all, what is our job? What do we need to understand? And I feel like, bro, I hate when we expect people to just know the news.
No.
I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. News is for negative people. They're for negative Nancys and Karens.
It's for them, like white people love the news.
It's for white people love the news, bro. I wasn't gonna say it, but yeah. I feel like as a pastor, your job is to educate your congregation and lead them to somewhere else. Like I'm telling you, Central and a lot of churches is for Sunday churchgoers. That's why they got to do everything in that service. That
makes me so sad.
Because it's just for like I got Jesus on Sunday.
Yeah, the tradition.
Nowhere else. If you read your Bible during the week, you don't need to. You understand how God talks. I don't need you to break it down this much. I've been reading Paul. He wrote a third of the Bible. That's all I read was Paul. The most of the New Testament was him. Like you know what I'm saying? I'm reading it. Okay. I get how Paul talks. I don't need you to break down all your. I know what he meant because I read them all the time. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's sad.
But you know, I did want to mention that lady though. The
Palestine lady.
Yeah, bro. People, we live in a crazy time right now.
That's crazy.
there's not a type of people that I would like. If I had to choose, like my least favorite type of people, white. My least favorite color. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would never just attack a white person.
No.
Like, a cop. You might see me cuss from a cop, but like just some random white neighbor.
Because like the October 1st tragedy happens and now you have to blame it on all people.
Like, dude.
Go out and beat a white person day.
Like, that's crazy. And I'm cool with white folk. Yeah. Can you imagine? No, they can. People watch this on YouTube can. Maybe not TikTok, but YouTube, the white platform. They can imagine it.
Can't comment on it either.
Just not liking a person because of their skin color. And just like not, and white people just got no black friends. Or your black friend is like, you know what I'm saying, they the white privilege sticker guy. They him. That's what they say, have a black friend. That's what they mean.
No, he did, bro. We could just hit on this for like 4 minutes. This black man, he was like, we got to stick it to those wokies. I put my time and effort into making a white privilege card as a black man to give to you so you can feel safe and secure.
My thing
what
was
are we talking about?
Do he not feel like a
oh my God.
He's like, I said a word. Is it flagged?
It probably is.
I'm gonna say it. Do he not feel like a coon?
I'm just thinking.
Like, does he not feel that way internally to go and do something to make the white people feel more powerful?
Yeah, it's coming from a place of trying to unite. We gotta fill the gap. We gotta unite. But it's like, do that with Jesus.
And my thing is,
learn about Jesus. Do that.
And then also too, when you want to
white privilege card.
When you want to unite and you want to fill the gap, you don't feel that this is like rhetorical. But I'm kind of asking, you don't feel the need to try to fill the gap on your end? It's like, yo,
our side is so much like we need help, bro.
Let me cross the line and empower them. Like they don't already have the whole system.
And that's I look at the Candace Owens and I look at the Tate not Andrew Tate the police officer guy. Frick.
Oh yeah.
I look at
Mike.
No, not well.
That's him too.
I was thinking about the other police officer. Whatever.
Put Officer Mike on there too.
I look at Candace Owens and I look at all of them and they're coming from a spot of like, we need to treat white people better. We can't be doing this. I was like, okay, but what is like? First of all, you're not coming from a biblical place. We talked about this. Yeah. You're not coming from a biblical place, so it's like it's not grounded in anything but the culture.
Right.
And also, it's like you were. Like, look at why are we mean to white people? And then, does it have something to do with the hundreds of years of history that we have between them and the culture passed down?
They never have an accountability for like, well, white folk also need to treat us better,
bro.
It's always we got to make the compromise. So I'm going to step on their side. I'm going to turn and point the finger at you guys. I'm black. I did better. You can do better too.
It's like, bro,
I'm going to poke fun at you while you're not. I'm going to say white privilege card, and I'm going to say anybody can use the N word, and I'm going to just poke at you while you're on that side.
It's like it's so easy. It's so easy. Just be like me. I'm successful. I do. Obviously, it's not that easy.
It's not.
It probably is easy. Like it's really not. It's actually not easy. What do you like? Go through your day. Yeah. What is your day? What do you think about, Des?
Well, I wake up my morning and I have some Cheerios and a side of like I don't like white people. It's my mornings.
Okay, I shouldn't have did that.
I always pour a glass of milk and look at it like I hate that color.
I'll use chocolate milk.
I always use chocolate milk. I used to get oat milk in my cold brew, but now I get chocolate milk.
Bro, God, that's why I got diabetes because the white man.
Yeah, white.
I'm like, no, bro, this is wrong. But bro, I look at it. It's not easy. They're like, it's easy. Look what I did. I was like, bro, you're a millionaire who talks about politics. It's like, you know what? Like, bro, like, no, like that's not a thing.
I start with, and then also too, what I think this is not having to do with race. Well, it does, but not directly. Just people have better paying hobbies, and so they look at everybody else as lesser than.
Oh my God.
That's that is a side effect of capitalism that I think is so sick because you're into brains and you decide and you have a tolerance for school. So you did 12 years in school and then, 12 years in graduate school. And now you're a neurosurgeon and you're making $500K a year. So now you think you're better than.
Now you're better. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's not about the level of education. It's that's cool and fine and dandy, but now you're thinking you're better than.
Because your hobby just elicited more results.
Yeah.
Your hobby. It's like, well, I'm really good at drawing, and I don't know if I feel about I don't know if I believe in a flat. What did the socialists say?
Flat tax or
no, like the flat income.
Oh,
like where everybody gets. I don't know if I believe in that because it just doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. I'm thinking about what works, but I just feel like if a value based system where if my skill and my hobby offers enough value to the system, why do I have to go and work at KFC if I have this talent for entertainment? Like, if I have this talent for packaging, if I'm good at, like, if I just have a skill, an untapped skill for packaging food, I should not be working for minimum wage at a factory if my skill is just way better than hers. Like me at the movie theater, boy, I flipped that popcorn. I'm glad they didn't catch me because I'd have been stuck there still.
Yeah, they would have been like, oh my God, you do so good.
You're so good.
Really? Oh my God.
But bro, I was really good at that. There's people who are like never going to be good at business, but they know how to make some popcorn. Mm-hmm. Why do they deserve minimum wage? Why can't they be paid well to really do good at popcorn? And just like give them a harder level of popcorn. Yeah. Make them work twice as hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't got to be an easy job. They can earn their money, but it's like.
Give me some gourmet popcorn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But why did I mention that?
Because
we're talking about how
they think they're better than.
Yeah, they think they're better than because they get better paying hobbies. But so like even in my position at a school, bro, the way that I look at I told you they called the police on that little boy. I don't know if I can say this. I don't really care.
I can say it.
So they called the police on that little boy, on that 6-year-old boy.
6-year-old little boy because he was playing on the stairs.
Yeah, he was playing on the stairs, and they felt like he was gonna fall.
So we're gonna call the police.
He was. So they called the school police. And I guess maybe they just felt like they weren't strong enough to get him down. Maybe they felt like they wanted to scare him. Whatever. I just want to say that if you're culturally aware and you're understanding of black people, you would understand that it is not smart to threaten a kid with the police, a black kid.
Because you don't know what they've seen.
That's just weird. Black people understand that. I don't have to explain no more.
Yeah.
Threatening a black kid with the police is crazy.
And that's the last. You wanna bridge the gap between black people and the police and be like, yo,
why is the first time that I seen the police? The only time I seen the police before this was because my daddy was beat up with my mama. They had to come break them up. And now it's because I'm climbing on the stairs. Look at me. I'm just like my daddy. They never thought about that. White kids that been seeing the police at their school fairs since they was born.
They got to go into the. I never got that. I never got to go to the police and like play with the stuff. The only time I've ever been a police officer, been in a police vehicle. I don't know if it's different, but like it wasn't a job fair or anything like that. I was identifying a suspect. We were doing a code identify.
That's crazy.
That's tough.
That's crazy, and that's black people because I didn't either. Well, my uncle, but I was a little bit older. Because my uncle was a school police, but he was also, for most of my time I was alive, he was a detective. So he drove an undercover. I was in his truck, but it was an undercover beat up truck, like, you know what I'm saying, a low key something. Yeah. He never really was in his police squad car. I don't know if
that's just not like we don't have that.
We don't.
Know? Like that
so
never happened.
Threatening him with the police was crazy.
That's not a good idea.
So just stuff like that. And he was 6 years old. So stuff like that is how it starts, and then you say that it's easier. So I went on a tangent, but that was why I mentioned that. Just like that's stuff that we deal with from a young age, and everything's like just do better, just do differently. It's like, well, yes, we can, and there's no excuse. We can, but have some level of understanding of this.
Sympathy and. You can't look at a group of people that have been through what you do and just be like, well, you didn't go through it. Mm-hmm. Okay, but my grandma did. Your aunt did. Like, what are we talking about?
Bro, Ruby Bridges looks like...
Is she still alive? She's still alive. And she's like,
bro,
70?
Frick being alive. Look at what she looks like.
Oh, my God. Ruby Bridges.
This is what's crazy, bro. And they say racism don't still exist. The people that bullied her is... Look at what she look like.
You mean this 50-year-old woman? You mean this 50-year-old woman?
Bassett. Look like Angela Bassett. I think she is 70.
Oh my God.
But I'm just saying, look how she looked though.
How old is Ruby Bridges?
Ruby Bridges is 69 years old.
So she's 69.
Bro, that was 64 years ago?
Yeah.
She was getting spit on and yelled at by these white women 64 years ago, basically.
It don't exist no more because we don't get water hose, and I get you, but at the end of the day, like, our lawmakers, bro. So, and then somebody commented on the post, they was like, well, you voted for Joe Biden. I'm like, that's presumptions of you because I feel like Joe Biden is just bad. Like, y'all be loving to be like, Democrats and Republicans. Nah, my brain doesn't work that way. My brain works as old white men. They all bullied my grandparents. All of them. Every single, I don't care which side of the aisle. Like, I don't see red and blue. You would say I don't see color? That's me.
I don't see red and blue.
Like, y'all all gotta go. Every single one of y'all gotta go.
Oh, that's tough to me, bro.
Because Trump is what, 75?
Something like that.
Biden same age.
About to be 80.
Like Bernie 107.
Basically.
All of them. You know what I'm saying?
There was some
hey, Bernie
level
be
of-
spitting sometimes too, but I'm just like, and they say he walk with MLK, but I'm sorry, I don't trust you though. We need fresh. I get you.
Yeah, like
We just
there's
need-
a
this
chance that you walk with Bernie could have been like it'd be better for my
Yeah,
standing.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
With the
cause
Negroes.
me right now, I'm already thinking ahead for Miro stuff.
It's better for my standings.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, we just need to, just in case, just to be
Yeah,
sure.
that's
We started like 50 max, 50, really 45. That's our president right
most
there.
likely 30.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, it's killing me, bro.
Obama was young when he got in office, boy.
Yeah.
Why they was like, listen, these young cats can't take care of this country. I'm gonna run even my 75-year-old self. Let me get in my. Oh, Donald Duck, sit down. Let me get my 107-year-old Bernie butt in there.
I'm like, bro, say Donald Duck 'cause that's the only cartoon character he grew up with.
He only do.
Bro.
On his one channel TV. Like,
Got turned to the
you
two.
go, Bernie. Hillary Clinton like, no, my husband didn't finish what he started. Let me go.
I gotta do it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? All these old folks, sit down, boy.
Please, bro. Like
I want another black
you have
president.
it all. Go to sleep.
I want another black president.
We need a cool one, bro.
I want somebody that's gonna say the N word.
I eat, bro.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, no, yes.
I'm just playing.
I need somebody that's gonna keep it real. Probably not the word, but keep it real.
But I agree with that though. That
Like-
sentiment. Somebody gonna say the N word when they retire.
Oh my God, they last day.
I don't feel
last day in
comfortable with
office.
it. I don't use the N word. Let me clarify. I don't use the N word, but yes,
That was the statement.
like somebody who just after they were just like 5 years later.
Yeah.
Just in the conversation, they be like, this, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, I knew he was a good president.
Like,
Even if we didn't respect him while he was in office. It's like after, like, I was
I
just
knew it. He had that mind.
I knew he was there. He was here. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
out, so I can say what I want.
Like, I don't agree with smoking or nothing. But when I found out Obama smoked, I felt like he was more black.
yeah.
And them lips, I was like, listen,
The black
that's
lips.
black. Like, oh, boy, it's stressful. Because I know he was doing one of them, too.
Yeah.
Shell.
Got the Hennessy in one hand.
Shell. Get that, give me that Hennessy out there. Give me that bottom drawer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, not the liquor cabinet. Yeah. Don't got a liquor cabinet. It's on the second shelf.
Because he got the he got the fancy, the champagne up there for when they come in. But he got that. He can get a Henny. Give me the Henny. But
Out the mini fridge.
It's
one of the mini bottles.
He got the Sutter Homes.
He got the goodies.
Get one of them Sutters.
He got the goodie bag with, bro. Oh. Throw
You know
back.
what I'm saying? This is you're Donald Duck. He running next up. He like they want us to send money to.
Bro. He had the crib. He saw the Donald Duck line.
Yeah.
He had the crib. I know he did not just say no Donald Duck.
I set him up so well.
Ain't no way.
Can we be honest though? Can we pause? Obama did not sound like that.
No, bro. He do sound like that.
Oh yeah, you do.
God bless America and God bless the USA.
Yeah.
Walks off the stage. All right, that was a good speech. You think so?
It
Good
was
speech.
so. Anyway, can you give me my give my Jordans? Give me
Okay, but
give me my
that's-
slides.
my feet hurt,
get
bro.
these off, boy. Give me my slides. Hey, Shell, come on. Come on, get back out of here.
We rolling.
No, you know they coming. You know they get
the cameras
you know
together,
how
they
to
gonna
get up
run.
out of here. Come on, let's go. Doggone. You didn't did. I might the way that party is on your weave. You didn't do your edges right. Can we just come on? Because if I gotta wake up to CBS talking about your edges,
Nah.
I ain't do. You need white folk don't know what the edges is. Come on, come on now.
Yeah. You can tell it's
Send you back to your mama house.
that presidential stress got passed down because both his kids smoke. You saw that in the pictures?
Yeah, I do.
I was like,
Yeah.
dang, bro. I'm thinking like to be a kid, like you go to school.
One of them looked too much like Michelle for me.
Which one?
I
The
don't
skinny
know.
one or the fine one or the?
Yeah, not the fine
Well,
one.
they not fine no more.
One of them is still I like her.
So it's what are their names?
Sasha and Malia.
Sasha and Malia. Sasha was the fine one. Sasha was the one that was
Okay.
wearing her uniform. and she
Sasha
was fine.
was the fine one because she was closer to our age.
Sure. But
We gotta admit that stuff, bro.
but Malia, come on, bro.
Okay.
Even if she like Malia, if she was close to our age,
let's throw it out there
I'm still
that
choosing the fine daughter.
we thought Raven Simone was fine.
She was.
She was not. Raven-Symoné has never been fine with that big old bag. She built like Burger King. She built like her name is Burger King.
Like that one. This is when she was like close to our age.
Now she look like. See, I thought she was cute back then. No homo now.
No homo.
See, Sasha.
That was when that looks like Michelle. No, she looks more like Obama. Well, I guess they're all Obama, but you know what I mean. Now Sasha. Now there's that one picture of Sasha where she was working at a minimum wage job and she was walking down the street. Paparazzi got her. That's the. Hold up.
Let me see.
I'm gonna find that picture. Where's the minimum wage picture?
We're so in the deep end though.
We are. Hold up. I'm gonna find it.
Go. Let's be swimming.
I'm gonna find
That
it.
sounded kind of gay. Though.
That was gay. You were choking on the
I'm
deal.
sorry. I'm sorry,
She was in a fast food uniform. I'm not gonna stop until I find this picture, bro.
Fast food. It must have been a set, a bit.
Nah, bro.
They didn't put her in doggone Burger King.
It wasn't Burger King. It was like a little
I mean,
something.
because she has Secret
Come on
Service.
now. She was working fast food, bro.
Wait, where was she working?
What is that spot? I don't know what that spot is. It look like Johnny's summer job at Seafood Joint. It was it was just some seafood joint in the West. Boom. That was the picture for me.
That nose is rough.
That was the picture for me. When the back, I was like 15, 16. I saw them thick. She was thicky, and I like the thick girls. I like the thick girls.
The nose is a little,
But then we got pictures like these.
So I want to but I mean, she's like 7 in that. So
You didn't have to say that. They didn't see that.
So,
Where's the one?
So and I've seen both. Malia looks like Michelle to me.
Okay.
Which some people be like, oh, Malia's so fine. No, Malia look like Michelle, like Manshell, like Michael. I gotta stop saying that. Cut that out because I love Obama and I want him to be my friend.
Got nose.
That nose for me, but she is though.
She's pretty.
She's the fine one.
She looked like she's from Africa for real.
But Malia was the fine one growing up, is what I was saying, because she was our age.
No, that's Sasha. Sasha was the one that's younger. Malia's the older one. The one I just showed you.
Okay, so I never looked at
Sasha's our age.
when we were like 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. When we were like 7, in our minds, our age of dating was like 10.
Oh,
right?
I guess.
Like
so.
I wasn't looking at like 6-year-olds.
Yeah, no.
When I was 7, like, oh, that she fine. Yeah, I'm like, yo, she a kid.
Yeah,
she a kid.
I'm not. I'm trying to get
charged.
I'm
born February 02. She was born in, I'm saying November 01 or 03. Whoa! She a kid. She a kid, B.
You play with your toy,
Barbie dolls.
No.
Anyway,
I want to. She know
like
long division
figure.
kind of.
Yeah, but yeah. So I was looking like Tigger. So like to me, Michelle, I mean Malia, that was my girlfriend.
Malia was the oldest one. Okay.
On the calendar, I told my grandma that was my girlfriend. She just didn't know. Like I told my grandma that I was like, I wrote a letter to Malia. She read it or whatever. My grandma was like, she wrote back. I was like, nah, but I know she read it because I put in this tracking device or something. It's something
I feel it in my spirit.
I told my grandma that it was technical. I said it's something we do on the computer. You don't really know about it.
Just be lying for no reason.
Said I know when she read it. So
she was telling our friends, my baby was talking to the president's daughter.
Yeah, he told me with the computer.
With the computer, yeah, he can't tell me though because I wouldn't understand it.
Yeah,
but
I wouldn't understand. You know them kids. Yeah. So yeah, I told her that was my girlfriend.
Yeah. We were gonna talk about Jada Pinkett Smith, but I read a post about this dude. He's a Christian dude. He's a good role model. He do stuff for the community. He was like, I one of my youngsters asked me about the Jada Pinkett Smith drama, and instead of feeding into the rumors and the drama, I want to talk about my relationship. My relationship went bad for 15 years.
Oh my God, who is this?
He's a dude. He from what I've seen, he's a good dude.
This is stressing me out.
He a good dude, bro. Let me if I can find it. But he was like, my relationship was going bad for 15 years, but then we did some counseling. We got together, and basically what I'm saying, it could happen to the best of us. And now we in a beautiful relationship.
I love that, problems. But he do know that they not Christian, right? Is this dude Christian?
He's Christian.
So the Jada and Will has got no hope. This is no hope for what he's talking about. She is out here like, see, my problem with Will is that
here we go.
My problem with Will Smith is that every time he does something to defend me, I feel like I have to slander his name. That's my Jada impression.
I'm like, bro,
every time he wants to be a good man. See, my thing is when he slapped Chris, I thought the joke was funny.
I didn't even ask for it. I was just
I was laughing. I rolled my eyes because it was that funny to me.
Yeah, like I don't know why he did that.
Chris Rock is my favorite comedian.
I actually slept with him.
I would slap myself if Chris Rock made another joke about me because it's so funny.
Yeah, go and be like, I don't know why he called me his wife. We haven't called each other wife for like 11 years.
He like, I gotta defend my wife's name. I gotta defend her name.
Yeah.
This for you. He like, she was like, who? That's hilarious. Sit down. And
so tough.
I saw the who is that?
This is the guy.
What's his name?
This is Jason Wilson. Wait, what was that? He said,
I mean, I really don't care, but you gonna read it anyway.
Today I was asked my opinion on Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. He tagged them relationship instead of commenting on their marriage to let them know that I didn't realize he tagged them. That makes funny.
He thought we was gonna see it and share it and be like, yeah.
Stupid.
So he gonna put on the story, be like, oh, never follow me, Jada again. Just follow this man. That's what he thought was gonna happen. That's like when you be singing extra loud so I can compliment you. That's what that was.
That's it. Rap it for a rapper.
Yeah,
try to get a deal. Oh my God. Somebody asked me to comment on the relationship. Instead of commenting on their marriage, I spoke on mine. Many do not know that my wife and I contemplate separating after 15 years under a covenant. No infidelity, no gambling, no drugs. Just too many emotional wounds inflicted on each other by each other. However, we decided not to give up. We gave marriage counseling another chance, focusing not on our interests, but God's purpose on our marriage. And then he showed the pictures of their beautiful marriage. Oh my God. That boy was a stud.
Dang.
So I'm like, so we in the deep end for real, but I was just biblically based and living a biblically based lifestyle. There's a lot of things that we do. There's on the pod that's just like not, wasn't it? So we talk mess. Like we just call Billy Obama funny looking.
Why can't I clown?
He's the Bible. Now I'm pretty, you probably wrestled with this one, but the Bible said no foolish talk should come out of your mouth.
Where that?
Nothing to put somebody down.
Pull it up.
Let me see. I looked it up.
Let's go there.
Let's see.
We gotta go there.
Please. I wanted to get your insight on it when I was
Pastor Thomas.
Hey.
All right, shut up. Just pull it up.
Oh God. You feel me?
Boy, just pull it up.
Lord, I can't. Oh, I deleted my chats. Hold on, let me see. How do I word it? What does the Bible say about making jokes?
Or you could just have Googled your quote.
I don't remember what it was. The gentle okay, what was the
I don't remember what you said.
What is the scripture about foolish talk?
Let me have my phone.
Ephesians 5:4. That's what it was. Nor should there be obscenity, foolish talk, or coarse joking, which are out of place, but rather thanksgiving.
Okay, so let's not just read the scripture. Let's go to Ephesians 5.
Okay.
Guys, I feel like Jesus be on the pod.
I mean, we say we talk about Jesus.
All right, yeah, we do.
Ephesians
so
5.
Go to Ephesians 5. And then remember, if, books of the Bible were written in letters, not in chapters.
True.
But we'll just read 5.
Okay.
Go to the whole 5, the whole chapter. Okay. Yeah, let's go up before that. Okay.
You want to go ESV or want to switch it?
I read CSB.
CSB?
CSB, not CSV.
That's what I said.
Oh, I just want to make sure because CSB is a thing too.
What's CSB?
You don't got to download Christian Standard Bible. Why'd you go to download? What are you doing?
Am I not supposed to download to use it?
No. Download it so you can use it offline. Just click on it.
Oh. I don't know that.
Okay. Therefore, be imitators of God as dearly loved children and walk in love of Christ. Okay, wait. Let's go back to the beginning of Ephesians. Paul, an apostle of Christ Jesus by God's will, to the faithful saints in Christ Jesus at Ephesus. So this is to who?
Mm-hmm.
The church at Ephesus, teaching you how you're supposed to act. Okay. All right, now maybe later. Dang, don't be so pushy about it.
I don't need to do that.
So we can go to the end of 4. Okay. Let all bitterness, anger, and wrath, shouting, and slander be removed from you, along with all malice. Don't be doing stuff with bad intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be angry. Don't be just loud and bitter. Just clowning folk because you're just mad. Just angry. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving another, just as God also forgave you in Christ. Therefore, when there's a therefore, you have to see what it's. I told you this already.
I was talking about before, yeah.
No. Just
what?
use the words I say. Therefore, you got to see what it's there for. It's for the previous statement. Therefore. So if we start chapter 5 with therefore, you better read chapter 4.
Yeah.
'Cause I need to see what it's there for. It's the preface. It's you got to read the preface first.
Yeah.
But whatever, we already read the preface though. So therefore, if we can't be bitter, therefore be an imitator of God as dearly loved children and walk in love.